unhook his oximeter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna, let me just,
Yeah, no rush. You're doing good.
ooh. Okay,
There you go.
you ready? Ooh. Dad's climbing over your bed.
Here we go.
Yeah, not from there.
I think so.
The boys like to share equipment, so this is Ezekiel's pea pod chair, but Eli says, I share it.
That's right. It's comfy for me.
Here you go, monkey.
Sometimes it feels isolating because people don't see the day-to-day things. They don't see how early you have to wake up, how you have to give meds in the middle of the night. They don't see, they know, they know that you've got the family that you do and the situation that you do, but they're not there, and they support as much as they can. But the first thing that I recognized in my own self when I discovered David's Refuge was that there was an empathy there, with Warren and Brenda and everybody that we've met along the way. There's a knowing nod that you get, like, we get it.
We are fortunate to have such a great support system, but in that too, excuse me, there's a little bit of isolation because they, like Eric said, they just don't get it. They don't live it day to day. They come visit and they go home, so they don't see everything. They don't see the 24/7, lifestyle that we live. And we've either been asked to do things that we couldn't do just because you can't bring the wheelchairs, or it's too much or too far. So that can be isolating. Or after a time of declining and saying no, sorry, we can't make it, or whatever, you just stop getting the invites, and they don't mean any harm by it. They still love you and they're still friends with you. They just don't think of you because you just can't make it or you couldn't make it before.
And people assume you can.
Sometimes they assume.
And with their best intentions. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, oh, it's going to be too hard for them to make it to this thing. So we just won't even invite them.
Yeah, we don't want to put another thing on them.
Yeah, which is incredibly isolating, because even though the intentions are pure and they really want to help us out, we do get the sense that we've been forgotten.
Yeah, and like Eric alluded to, we've been on many respite weekends and many events that David's Refuge has put on, and we've met not only the people that work in the office and that are behind the scenes, and they're wonderful people, but just the families. We've made friends, lifelong friends, and we can talk about our children. We don't have to talk about our children, but even though we all have these different journeys, and our kids have different diagnoses, we can sit at breakfast and just have a conversation about advocating for our child, a conversation about school, how school can be great for our kids, and there's can be challenges with that, the different medications, the different things that each journey has, and there's more similarities than differences, even though the diagnoses can be completely different. It's just very refreshing. They bring different perspective to things as well. But it's just so nice to have families and friends that are living the same thing you're living, even though it looks a little different, because they get it. And I think that's just the term that a lot of our families toss around, is just, you just get it. To me, it's like amazing. I just feel like, I'm just so grateful that not us per se, but that we were able to help bring some rest to these families. Once you've experienced the rest yourself, the unrest and then the rest, now that we know David's Refuge, now that we've been there, it just feels just so wonderful to be able to provide that for someone. And it's obviously nothing that we've created or come up with. We're just helping to forward that mission on. But it's just so nice to be able to offer that to someone who might be at the end of themselves, the end of their marriage, and just to be able to rejuvenate and have that rest and that they truly need as individuals or couples.
Yeah, you know what it feels like to me is that everyone has this kind of like fire inside of them, and as you caregive, that fire kind of begins to dwindle down to like an ember, but there's still that spark there, and so on these weekends you get to kind of reignite that flame.
Sure.
And the cool thing about it for us is that if we're running on fumes, if we're in embers, we get reignited as well.
Exactly.
And then to watch those flames kind of go out and see this mission spread beyond anything that I ever imagined, has really been fulfilling. One of our favorite memories at David's Refuge, I'm sure, is meeting our really close friends now, Brian and Donnie Dwyer. We hosted them as they stayed at David's Refuge, and I think we were in Skaneateles, and they called us up on Saturday night because they had our number for being their host and saying, we're going out to dinner. You want to come to dinner with us? And never really had that invite before, just kind of out of the blue from a couple, but we were happy to say yes, and we hit it off. And not only are they now hosts and really involved in David's Refuge, but we seem to get together annually, whether we're hosting them or they're hosting us, and go out to eat or just kind of hang out. I know that we went to a car show together a couple summers ago. And,
we try to hook up at the Taste of David's Refuge.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
so the thing for me about those moments there is that we pick up right where we left off. We don't live in the same area code, but every time we see each other, it's like no time has passed, and there's that connection there that is, something that is unspoken. But it's been really, really life changing for us for sure.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's just fix it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Sure. Make sure his feet are good over here, huh? Make sure your feet are good here. Okay. Good boy. Say bye, Rome. Bye.